I was there talking to myself. Good morning. Hey, Kaboom, what is up? Um, Good luck with the procedure today. Hope you get through all right. Everything's a-okay. M. Spaghetti, good to see you. Dirty Jaws, always good to see you, my friend. Kaboom, you go ahead and lurk away. Thanks for letting me know I was muted. I was it's something I just do it automatically as soon as I'm done a stream or a call or whatever. I just mute. So let me get this all set up. Remember, we are streaming live on TikTok, on um, Twitch, and on YouTube. You were waiting in the wrong. Oh my god. Well, I only have one stream going this morning. Oh, oh my god! I forgot to tell it to go. Great. I did all that work for nothing. Dang it. Hugo, that's great. Excellent. I'm happy to hear you. You should join Craftopia so you can show off your work. We have a show off your builds page over there, and you can meet other creators like yourself. You can share videos and stuff. All right. So last night I was, oh my god, the other stream. Oh well, wait till you see this. I was hoping you were gonna be on yesterday, but I got a little bored, so went ahead and built this. No. All right, there we go. All right, and we should be good. Let's go for a drive. No, 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 no. Stop that. All right, here we go. Unfortunately, I can't see when it's when the thrusters are turning anymore. So that kind of sucks. Yeah, I had to go make a Humvee. This one is a two-seater, so terrible. um, but I got the tower mostly done as well. Still specking it out, but got a server room over here. Nothing on the third floor, but we got a break room over here. And then the main tower itself. So still got to get the chairs in, but nice view of everything. Of course, there's absolutely nothing over here. I think I should have probably brought the stairs up on this side in hindsight, but oh well. Where did my screen go? Oh, am I stuttering? Is my is my screen being weird? My camera or anything? Or is it just me? All right. So of course Lego does not like to support machines of war. They don't even offer any models for any machines of war in the store. So this is kind of like an alternate build. There's no official support from Lego for anything like. Why aren't you turning? Come on, there you go. Forward, forward, better. Thank you. Humvee's being weird. All right, we got to get back to our tutorial. because we got a couple things to change up. But yeah, there will be a tutorial coming on this. I still want to see if I can make the four-seater model, because you know this is not supposed to be a two-seater. Okay, hey, and Kitty, what's up? Rooster, my friend. Med Anime. Koi, what? Koizari, what's happening? Yeah, Koizari, goodbye. And Kitty, get them out of here. Are we doing any better? All right. Oh, right. The other thing I'm sorry. I meant to show you guys the hangar as well. I mean, we kind of did, but the hangar, this is, you know, your custom build. I don't quite like these. I meant to turn them, but that's it for now. We had to actually turn these upside down because these natively go the other way, not this way. So the whole thing starts with these pieces, but I didn't want to have to carry this whole thing on all the way back. It's taking up a lot of space. So you essentially just turn those, then use a machine block to turn these pieces so that we can actually have more of shape going on. So I suppose I can do tutorial on the hangar, but it does have a lot of really cool little nooks and crannies and stuff. Like you got the ability to put these on, which lets us put these inward facing without too much finagling. And then of course you have these panels, so you can still see from the top. I'm wondering about putting in the red glass in here. I mean, it's actually super easy for the red glass. This is under electronics and under first order. So the red glass, super easy to put in. I don't know why I didn't. You just, right, you just put it right there. Boom. And boom. All right, see, it's like that easy. And if you wanted to be absolutely sure about how everything is fitting, you could just do it from the other side. Get your pickaxe. And then fill in the centerpiece so that everything matches properly. And then you just put two pieces in here. It's as simple as that. Because I made sure my spacing was even all the way over. There you go. And now we have glass. Can't beat that. Yeah, I think I'll come back and do that later. Are we still stuttering? All right. We are missing daylight, so let's start off with daylight. Oh, and Kitty, I started the stream in the wrong when I did in Streamlabs, I didn't choose the correct YouTube. So it started a new one. So I'm missing my my thumbnail and everything. Dang it. Okay, we are streaming live on Twitch, on YouTube, and on TikTok. All right, let's get into the build and let's go finish this up. When we finished off yesterday, we had some changes to make. So I'm going to go over the final things first. Let me take this for a flight, and then we're going to come back and finish up the cockpit because we rushed through that, and there were some really interesting changes that I made in how the cockpit came together. So I mean, you can do your screenshots here if you want. But there we go. Let's take off. I did have to change how some of the dynamics fit together. So what I'm going to have to do is show you the oh no. No, 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 not this. There we go. Come on, come on. And ow, what is going on? Come on, up, 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 up. It's harder to control when you're outside the aircraft because you can't see exactly where you're. Nope, I'm going to crash into that tree, aren't I? Amazing, I didn't. All right, let's get this up, down, and forward. And I should be able to land here. Let's do that again. That particular bug has not been as bad recently, but I think it's been waiting for me. Glitch? What glitch? That's just a feature. It's a feature, not a bug. What other game can you say it has the feature where it pops you out of the cockpit for an extra special view? This is my other runway. I'm building my C-130 over here. Next to my X-Wing. All right, so flight, you got a little bit to... Where are you leaning? Something is off. Thought I had it all balanced, but apparently not. All right, come on, you. And crash. Had to do it at least once. So that's my up. And no, we can't get up. Come on, come on, come on. No! It's always so dramatic when it hits a rock. The rock just explodes. Okay. You know, since it's upside down, let's take a look at the inside. I've had to make some changes. So I actually kind of forgot a lot about what changes we had made, because this is actually kind of a custom build, believe it or not. Yep, still malfunctioning. All right, this is a custom build, and the setting for this these thrusters are different than anything else that I've ever made, but all of these remain the same. I think the biggest thing we had to do was add 2 more balloons to the front and add 2 balloons to the back. Now I did have to take off the some of the thrusters on the sides because those were causing way too much imbalance. So why are you here? Oh, look at that. Well, at least it was even on both sides. Perfect. Now, usually what I like to do is I like to cover the back of this, flip the pieces. Yes, I started the C-130. Get butt plugger out of here, please. Thank you. Stupid name, stupid person. All right. So we've got the thrusters all set. There's been a bunch of trolls going around recently. I think they actually hit Kaboom as well. but they have this absolute hatred for the game, and they're just going around being toxic. So we're not going to tolerate any of that nonsense. All right, so on your model, on your build, if you're doing it, whether it's like in the future or you're not coming back to this, you should have your balloons right in here. Now you just need to add these two balloons at the bottom here. I think this is the only place that these two can go. Hey, thanks, Zach. I appreciate it. All right, yeah, okay, so these will keep it aloft. Now, there is an additional option to put another balloon up front, but that's like extreme. So we don't want to go extreme. What we're gonna do is just gonna plug this, not from there, from here. Now you could put different color panels here if you wanted, just to be, say that those are your maintenance hatches. Every plane needs maintenance hatches. In fact, you know what? Let's do that. Just put a maintenance hatch right there. Boom. And then you can actually go ahead and cover up the bottom. Now this could change some of the weight balance. So I apologize in advance if it does that. I'm going to kind of cheat there and put this in right in here. Just it's important just that you remember what you've done. Oh, what's going on here? Really? Okay, I think I see it now. This needs to come there. So my bad. My very, very bad. As we move backward and inward, things do need to change. Oh, there's something going on right there. Why is this off? It's off by 1. You're 2? Ha. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay, that's a massive misalignment. I screwed up, people. I've done screwed up good. Okay, so I have to get this back into alignment because this is now off. Are both sides... Okay, so they start in the same place. It's where they end. So okay, I was talking about doing like misalignments on some things, and this is a pretty big one. When you have a misalignment like this, it can throw off the balance on your build. So we've got 2 side by side. Okay, good. Those are set. Now this is off, which means this is off, which means this is off. So we should be able to reset. Okay, 1 and 2. Okay, good. 1, 2. Then we get this back here. Now, did this step in 2? Yep, stepped in 2. So it's really a matter of just following the guidelines that were placed before. and mirroring exactly what you did on the other side. Okay. So that should be a lot better now. See, if I hadn't closed that up, I would never have found that. But this means that this is now massively out of alignment. So I got to fix this. And there is... nighttime. Where did you come from? Seriously. All right. Now that we can see-ish. Um, I had an update. Who's called me Morpheus? Welcome everyone. Welcome new followers, new supporters. I did have an update yesterday. No update since. All right, we're gonna just get this over here. Was there any kind of update for PlayStation? They usually don't just do an update for one platform. That would be unusual. That would be very unusual. Okay, we got this two, and then we're gonna go to your roof pieces for Old Faithful Haunted House. Oh, I think they mean Morpheus from the Matrix, which is weird. I think the Matrix may be trending again. But I do have the voice. I just don't have the pills. I can't offer you one or the other because there's an Xbox controller in that hand. Powered wheels. Okay, perfect. So, one. Well, welcome to the desert of the real. How's that? That's my best Morpheus impersonation there. One more. All right, so two, one, oh, no, one, two. And that should bring it into alignment. Perfect. What other changes did I make? I did add thrusters to the front. Okay, so we got the wheels here. I added two thrusters in here, right under the wheel. So apart from that and deleting the other thrusters, we should be good to go. All right, time to get this up on balloons. If you've turned over anywhere except here, you should, be able to just go underneath, pop some balloons on. The advantage of having those nice big tail sections. Haskins, what's happening? Oh yeah, Haskins, it was totally intentional. I mean, like, I flipped and I just took advantage of it. How's that? Okay. Two balloons to the back and thrusters to the back on channel 3. I think we could probably get a little bit more side action, but let's go take another flight right now, and we're gonna see how well it performs and make some adjustments to get the better flight. Feels so slow right now. I know what's up with that. it just feels like it's a driving a school bus. We may have reached the limit on the size that we can actually have, and it still makes sense. Because once you get over a certain length, it doesn't want to cooperate as much. It's just this weird thing. Now, I don't know about you, but one of the biggest issues that I have is the oh, turning is a problem here. We have to compensate for that. Okay, so turn. I need opposite. Okay, so I need a thruster on the opposite side to compensate for those weird turns. And keep it aligned. Now we can either go extreme. This is part of just sweetening your flight to making sure that it does what you want it to do. Now I can either go to the edge. If I go out all the way to the edge, what's going to happen is that it's going to react very strongly. If we go more from the center, the reaction is going to be less. So there's no real way to dial it in. It's just something you have to go by feel sometimes. And I actually wonder if that should be dialed into to a 3, so there's a bit of a push, but it's going to just push sideways there. I don't know if that's going to do anything. So we're going to try with the control. Hey, Dave Scur, what's up? What's going on? All right. Let's see how much. Okay, that may be going the opposite way. Yeah, because I messed that up. Oh boy. See, that's not compensating because I didn't do both of them. I only did one. You are channel 2. You are channel 1. All right. Let's try it again. And the last, I'm actually saving the nose piece for the last part, just in case anyone is wondering why it doesn't have a nose. Once this is done, or at least in a state that I can say it's done, then the nose will go on. Okay, see, now that does have a compensation. Compensation may be a little too much. But it does align it. 2 of them, bring it down. Bring that nose up. Stupid tree. See, it does help. It's got to figure out the exact spacing for it. I may need some more up thrusters to counterbalance. Ah, stupid trees. Okay, you know what? I'm going to go and chop down every tree on this island. Every tree. What? Why am I wearing this skin? Oh, okay. Apparently it doesn't like this skin today. What happened to you? Oh, you fell through the roof. Okay, good to know. And you fell through the roof recently. All right, let's put this back on the tarmac. I think so. you can continue sweetening that as much as you want. It's kind of hard to gain perfection on this sometimes. So it's got to find a point where it's good enough and you can be happy with what you have. Okay, coming for that landing. Let's go. There's a car. There's a Humvee on the runway. Thank you, Humvee. No. Okay, I need more runway. More runway or less Humvee. Oh, the helicopter under the runway is my other Apache. Well spotted. That was the second Apache, and we had a little issue with the thrusters, so it's actually hiding out for a little bit. Now remember, this plane is made for speed, not for short haul flights like this. Ah. So, chop down all those trees. Trees have got to go. All right, can we? No, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Back it up. Back it up. Oh, can I do it? I can do it. Yes. No, I can't. Yes, I can. Oh boy. And this is messed up. This is seriously messed up. But there. Perfect landing. Oh boy. We have fun here, don't we? All right. So now we're just gonna pop the nose on. I'm gonna call this build done. So it's time to pop this nose on. What the flip was I doing? Machine pieces, engine blocks. Here we go. Excuse me. Woo. So 1, 2, and I just want to make sure this is lined up properly because the nose, since it slants in, doesn't allow me to get next to it. So we just find a way to get next to it. And then, okay, where was this piece? I think it was in a fence post, possibly. Yep, fence post right there. Hey, and Kitty, I hope these guys aren't keeping you on your toes too much. I'm seeing a little bit of rudeness going on. Like, wow, why? I mean, seriously, guys, who raised you? Were you raised in a barn or something? The other Apaches right here. I don't have a parking spot for this. I still got to go find a um, additional area for just for the helicopters. Because the helicopters really attack helicopters shouldn't be on the same sheet as the Oh no. Back it up, buddy. Back it up. There we go. All right. So yeah, this is gonna be a whole section for attack helicopters. No, no A129. I was looking at the Hind. I'd actually started to build on the Hind. Um, Diego Martinez actually has a really good looking Hind. That one doesn't fly, but I saw that and I was just thinking I need to build that one. So maybe I'll get around to it. All right, so it's just the we've got the F35, the F22, the Apache helicopter. Um, this is the Copperhead chopper from Fortnite, and then of course this is the Huey, which I have to Ghost edits. What's the damage Ghost edits? Listen, even as a teenager, I could not control my movements while I was playing. Okay, so I would be playing Mario Kart, or sorry, I was playing Mario, and I'm just like, okay, that's just me. You know, I am one of those guys. So not I'm not going to deny it. I'm just going to own it. You always have one of those in your family or wherever, but I am that guy. Okay, Humvee should not be on the runway. We all know that, but you know these generals like to park where they want to park. All right, we got a little bit of boost. Ah, nope. Dang it. Are you? Oh, that does give me an idea for a vehicle mover. Really, dude? Yep. Hung up right there. Okay. Perfect parking job. Yep, like a plane tug. I do need to build one of the ordnance racks so that the planes can have their ordnance brought out to them. Oh, nope, I don't want to do that. No, 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 no. All right, let's get you parked. And halfway through, and boom. Not quite. Let's get it in. Come on. Dang it. All right, let's bring you out. No, 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 no. What am I doing? What am I doing? I had it. I had it. I messed with it. Come on, let's go. Why aren't you moving forward? It's hung up on something. Yep, on the lights. That's not going anywhere now. Let me just get this parked. I mean, you would think that parking would be the easiest part of this. Now, my big question right now is what should I build next? I mean, I was thinking about doing the A10 Warthog, but that one actually has quite a wingspan, and my runway is made for jets. Now, that does give me an idea for a Harrier landing. But here you go. There you have it. And of course, it's nighttime. Why don't I just put down a permanent bed somewhere? Falcon, Pelican, or Wasp? Oh, I was looking at the Pelican. All right, so there we can have our final look at the F35. It's bigger and stouter than the F22, that's for sure. This is an interesting build, quite enjoyable. It's different. It's so different to have the single engine back here and try to um, craft the shape to that. But I think we did a decent job. You could probably build this easily in real Lego if you wanted to. Just a little bit of compromise. With the, I don't know what to tell you about the canopy for those of you who are looking at it. Um, it's just really kind of just tacking those pieces on and trying to get the rest of these lined up. So you kind of have to fool around with it. Meridia's Bacon, are you serious? We just landed. Oh, we just landed all the way over here. All right, let's go park it for real now. I think we got our beauty shots. Here, let me get a shot for YouTube Shorts. And there we go. F35 straight to you. Built in Lego Fortnite. It flies, it dives. It does tricks. No, it doesn't do tricks. I can lie about it. I think we need more up. Okay, yeah, we need more up. That is, oh boy, that is, doesn't have enough compensation. I need more up for sure. Let me just see if we can take care of that in a hurry. Okay, yeah. And let's get you down on the ground. More up. So 4. Single thruster in the back. Yes, I will move around when I am playing, especially when I'm flying. Makes me feel more. No, it doesn't. That's just me. but I can pretend. Yeah, it does make me feel more like I'm in the cockpit. There we go. That should do it. Hydra. You're on to me. Next, the helicarrier. Actually, Diego Martinez has a really cool aircraft carrier, and we've got the F-22 over there already. So that was actually it was useful to really help out his build because I could go and put my Apache on there. Are we still firing up? No, we're not firing up. All right. So the big test now. All right, so that really does affect it a lot. And this keeps it level. So that's not too bad. Oh boy, too much, too much, too much. Ah! No, not the Huey. I've broken free. I just keep hitting everything. Oh dear, I've made a mess of it. Okay, so I need a longer runway, that's for sure. One thing, and I gotta park my helicopters off to the side more. What did I break? What did I break? This is my prototype, so I'm a little precious about this one. No, I did the unthinkable. And of course, I crashed into another one. I'm just not having a good time of it right now. All right. Okay, if I can stop crashing into things, that would be great. Okay, I broke the strut. Landing strut came clean off. Great. Just great. You know what? In times like this, just get a balloon. So the balance is all off. This is why you get a balloon. It's safer than doing this kind of nonsense. Now, I think I was supposed to show you guys the Copperhead or the Huey next. So which tutorial should be next? I think the Huey is a good it's a good one. The Copperhead is all brand new. That's a custom design. The Huey's got some holes in it. Oh, that's gonna need some real patchwork. All right, you. This is the prototype for the. Do you even have a place anymore? The downside of this one is that it has a bit of a tilt problem. And it's mini about the size of it. So this one doesn't even have a home anymore. I did improve on the design with the Copperhead. So let's take a look at that. Never. This was actually supposed to be the testing area. And my superior flying skills were supposed to, guide me through the rest of it. So this is the Copperhead chopper. We have two means of propulsion. The standard engines on the front. And then, of course, your upward turning thrusters. Thing is, you do have to watch how you deploy everything. So you have to kind of learn how to fly all over again here. The key to this sometimes is really balance. And, having to take a bath every now and then because your chopper doesn't want to behave. This requires a bit of a soft touch. So, yeah, but it's kind of sweet, but you have to learn how to control these, and you always turn this in the wrong direction sometimes. There's no way to lock it in, but we should be seeing more of these in Battle Royale pretty soon. So this is why I actually built this one, and I've been thinking that the wings on this were actually too wide, and we needed to bring it in a little bit. So it's too long. So this needs to be closer to the side here. Well, the way I play it, it's very much like Trailmakers. So there's that. All right. 926. What can I start in 926? Did I ever get over her? Who's her? Okay, Chris. It's good to know that my my movements are accurate. Chris Carnage is a pilot, an actual pilot. So it's good to hear some feedback from an actual pilot there. Chris Carnage, I gotta get you to build this the Copperhead. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have some cleanup to do later. Let's see. So I'm just gonna park this as well. You shouldn't be over here. Let's get you over into the testing area, shall we? Ooh, I buzzed the tower. Never a good thing. Can't see what's happening. Okay. And there we go. There's the land. There's the ground. Oh, just so you guys know, there is an additional note on building. I was trying to build close to the beach because on the beach, um, your the parameters for building are actually different than building on grasslands. You can actually land on the beach most times. If you build in the frostlands, the density on the balloons is actually really different than the density than the grasslands or in the desert. So I try to do most of my builds in the most versatile area, which is kind of opposite of the Frostlands. The beach, it allows you to land almost. Actually, you can land anywhere, but if you want to go over a mountain, you need to add some balloons if you're trying to fly something that you built in the Frostland. Sorry, on the beach. And it's just one of those things about density, etc. Okay, you need to come with me, sir, because I need to get my F35 parked. So let's get you. Best thing, this has built-in reverse, so it's always nice. And of course, I'm hitting the other aircraft, which is never good. Hey, Harry, there's two bacon there for you. You can have two. So we're gonna park you here for a second. Let's get you out of the way and go find. Okay, so I got the Huey to get, and I have the F35 to get as well. Man, busy morning. Hey, Flocka. Flocka, what's happening, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. It's been a while. I saw you were building a plane as well. Crazy time. It's like a lot of people are thinking about planes at this point. Maybe something in the air. All right. Let's get this up. My piloting skills are terrible, by the way. I am the absolute worst. Now, someone who's actually a really, really good pilot, the Long Tom Lounge. He could fly just about anything. No! What happened? What happened? Okay, you need to chill. Come on. There we go. Jeez. Aggressive much? All right. See, this is why these thrusters are so important because they bring the nose down. They always bring the nose down. And as long as you remember that, you're in good shape. So it's not just about one side or the other. There's about you using them in unison with everything else. Why are you not rolling? Okay, I see now. There we go. Much better. Ah, worst parking job ever. I keep doing it. Are we good enough yet? I don't think we're good enough. Okay. Now, I won't get demoted for that parking job. I'll be demoted down to deckhand. I'm this man's Navy. Oh, okay. So these guys do handle a little differently. There's the F-22 over here, and yep, it does barrel rolls and everything. Apache, I love this thing. Close enough for government work. Of all people, I never expect to use to say that one. And I buzzed the tower. It's kind of hard not to buzz the tower. What I actually really like about this Apache is how it kind of corrects itself. The nose kind of aligns itself. This is actually one of my best flyers. There you go, Flocka. This one's for you. Ah! No, no, no. Okay, I need to put a gun on this thing. Take care of some trees. All right, and flip. First, it would be nice to watch where I'm going. I built this area just um, for the C-130. What's wrong, Ariel? The camera doesn't know what to do here, which is why I don't use the rotors very much. Sorry, my daughter is making noise, trying to figure out what she wants. All right, here we go, though. We're going to go in for landing. Should be a nice, easy landing over here on the shore. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna do a whole helicopter landing area over here and development area, and focus over there. Oh my God, choppers are the absolute worst. Okay, so 937. I'm sorry, my daughter is being very distracting right now. I don't know what she wants. She's making a lot of noise. I'm gonna have to come back in a second, guys. Give me one. Let me get this out of here. And I'm gonna go on mute. I'll be right back. Okay. Remember, we are streaming on TikTok, on YouTube, and on I gotta finish this up. Yep, definitely gotta finish it up. But look, see, we use last on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. So this morning, okay, I think the Huey should probably go back over there. So let's get the Huey up. I'm like right now between the Huey and the Huey does need some repairs, which is fairly simple. Favorite of a lot of people. This one will require friendly neighborhood, although I do have a kind of a solution on what we can use, since I know some people don't have um, the friendly neighborhood set, but we do have a solution. Best solution, but it is a solution. So let's see, Fortnite Fire Festival, 6, it's the 6. 6, 6, and 8. And then we need a thruster for reverse. Why is my aim so bad right now? Okay, that was really, really bad aim. Why is it so weird? All right, there we go. And we've got channel 4. Okay, let me make sure I can see chat. All right, so we got 15 minutes. I am the Mad Puck 66. I stream every day from 8:30 a.m. till 10 a.m. when I have to run off to work. It's just one of the things, but it's always a live builds here on Lego Fortnite. and we've been doing Fleet Week for the past, was it the past week? Yeah, I'd say about the past week or so. Fleet Week. We're building a whole bunch of military planes, and of course, just threw in a Humvee in there because, of course, you need a Humvee. Where is my lamp? My lamp is missing now. Little lamp. Seriously, dude? I can't find it. And I don't even know what kit it came in. All right, let's look again. There it is. Which kit did this one come in? This is Imperial. Oh, that's surprising. Okay, well, Hueys are actually still in use. They're being used as rescue helicopters, even though they've been replaced by the Black Hawk in the military. They're still in active use as military, sorry, as search and rescue. They're very reliable. Still very awesome. And not behaving right now. Dude, seriously? Come on. Do me better than this. Come on, I've been talking a good game about you guys. Behave. There we go. Thank you. So much better. Now, if you have the haunted house set, you should be good to go for this. But the balance is as you can see, it's kind of weird with the balance here. So I may make a couple of improvements on how I initially did a lot of it. But this shape is the most important part of it, besides the rotors. I spent a lot of time just trying to shape this thing in different ways. I spent a little too much time. All right, let's get this up on the deck. Am I missing? I think I'm missing some thrusters somewhere. Yep. Oh boy. There's a definite imbalance now. Something is missing. Oh no. I think I just figured out what's missing. Something. So one of the back pieces, two of the back pieces are missing. Yeah. All right. Well, that is an absolute failure. Grr. Grr to the double R. Yep, I'm dealing with more upside down aircraft. I can hear you out there, Haskins. Oh, nope, that's wrong. That's so wrong. Let's try that again. So, where else are we imbalanced? Unbalanced. And yes, I do need this for reference, so I am going to try to figure out what the heck I did wrong. What did I do wrong? Back here used to be much heavier. You know what? Here, what's what we're going to do? We're going to add one of these, add another one of those, and then another one of these. Maybe one of these for good measure. All right. Let's get it upright again. No, I know how to play Battle Royale. We came on the Battle Royale. One of the advantages that I found of Lego Fortnite is that I can stop playing it at any time. If I'm needed for something, work, home or whatever, I can stop playing and I can walk away. It's not to, and the thing is, you kind of let down your squad when you have to do that. So with Lego Fortnite, you can stop playing at any time. I mean, unless you're like playing survival and you're stuck in a cave somewhere and there's skeletons chasing you, but you can still stop. You don't have your whole team depending on you to uh, get through the game, and it's one of the biggest differences. So that's one of the reasons why I prefer. Oh, look at that! You can tell a lot about something about how it falls. Did I break a balloon? Okay, right, yeah. So anyway, my whole point is that yeah, I do play Battle Royale, but Battle Royale is not as accommodating to me as I need it to be. And as an adult, so different responsibilities, you see. Okay, you are being massively pain in the butt. I don't know what is going on with you. Let's see if we can get this over here. Now it's too much over there. Great. All right, let's get rid of one of these in the front. Now it's too much lift. I just want to get this back over to the hangar. That's all I want to do. But the thrusters have got to be responsive. So do we have balance on both sides? We do. All right, so we should be good to go. Oh, hold on. Nope. That's all there. All right, let's try it again. Man, this is wild. This is seriously wild. All right, I gotta take off all the thrusters and start all over again, because this is not behaving like it's supposed to. And there's a tower. There we go. First try. No wonder they have to fold the blades of the helicopters. All right, so it's 9:53. All right, so we are going to be setting up to do the tutorial on the Huey, and that's going to start tomorrow. So everybody come on back to the Huey. If you want to get one of these bad boys flying properly, of course, once I figure out where I went wrong. Because that was not exactly the best advertisement for the Huey. But yeah, I know some of you just want to take it and park it on your base. So you know what? There's no shame in that. What I can do is just show you how to make it look good. So, thank you guys for coming and hanging out. If this is your first time here, please leave a like, follow, subscribe. You should be able to go and build your own F35 right now. Follow all 3 parts of the tutorial. Last part today was all about flying, balancing it. So just keep tweaking until you are happy. You can get barrel rolls from your F35 and everything. It just depends on how you tweak everything. Now, you don't need to go and build yourself a massive air base. Well, this is a small air base, actually. You should see the one that Ethan Houston has gone and built. He had complexity on it last night. That's how big it is. But you should be able to go ahead and do all your building right now, and just build to your heart's content. Get it flying how you want to fly. I'm going to take this one out, the first one I built, and we're going to get a little zippy. So, anyway, I want to say thank you guys for coming and hanging out. If this is not your first time here, you've come back, even through all the chaos, I want to thank you guys for coming back. Can't do this without you. Make this a heck of a lot more enjoyable. Yes, even you, Chris Carnage. Let's do a barrel roll. Woo! Anyway, like I said, I'm the MadPup66, and I do stuff like this all the time. So thanks for coming and hanging out. We're going to fly into the stratosphere now. Hope we don't, get too far off. But you guys have a great day, and thank you so much for hanging out. I will see you in the next one, where we will be building the Huey. And yes, we will be making it fly properly, like a proper helicopter. So, I know that a lot of you probably know me from the Star Wars builds and everything. We will be getting back into a little bit more sci-fi. This was a nice not distraction, but this is a nice change for me, to tell you the truth. Because you can't always be building the same thing all the time. So this has been a great vacation. Why aren't you going down? Get down there. Anyway, thank you guys, and I will see you in the next stream. Take care. Bye.